Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is Thursday, October 17th. If I've got my date correct, I very possibly could have that wrong actually. If you recall, last night I kind of updated you. I got off work pretty late, ran up to Toys R Us. They'd held a couple of them for me. Found a few more, kind of this early wave too, if you will. Got pretty lucky, I felt like, landing the two Swap Force characters. I did Drilla and Boomjet. Of course, that meant I was missing Night Shift and then Fire Kracken. Out of those, I mean, Boomjet was one I was really looking forward to. Same with Night Shift. Drilla, they had, I think, 2 or 3 left on the peg last night. I had to run up today. Main reason I was in the area, I actually had to return my light cores to Target. Again, what I did is a really hectic weekend, still is, in all honesty. But after the car show Saturday, I had, Sunday coming up. Had to crank out all kinds of stuff on that end. Didn't really get to look at the sales or anything. I just knew that my first stop was going to be Target for the Nitro Magna Charge double pack. Picked that up. I checked it last night. They had nothing. I checked back today. Also nothing. This is just like what I saw with Granite Crusher. I got the last 2 that were on the pegs last year with Giants. I never saw them again at my local store. So far, I mean, in theory, I know this store gets trucks. I mean, they might have them. They might not have put them out. I don't really know. That said, I mean, their stock, I could tell it had been sold down and then replenished just from last night to today. Target's real good about zoning, if you will. Anyone that's worked there will probably tell you how much they hate it because they had to zone all the time. Basically, what that means is they're responsible for, sorting the merchandise, cleaning things up, stocking it. That's kind of why Target tends to be, a little cleaner than some retailers. It's also why employees don't tend to like that store as well. But nonetheless, I could tell stock had changed just from last night to today. The thing that didn't change, there was 0 of the Nitro Magna Charge double packs. So I feel good about that strategy. It's just on the downside, when I was in there, I went ahead, like I told you, seemed to be quite a few Tower Time APs, but the Fiery Forge battle pack, there was hardly any of those left, so I went ahead and grabbed one of those. In that regard, I went ahead, I picked up the light core just because, again, it seemed like the Series 2, Series 3s, the Newlanders, they were kind of sitting on the shelves, but for some reason it was like lower quantities on the light core. You could tell it was, the brand new display. No one's had time to screw it up. You just have this peg dedicated to a certain character. And the light cores were the ones that were the lowest stock. So I, kind of not knowing stock anywhere else, thought better buy these. And then, of course, 5 minutes later, I'm in Toys R Us, and I realized that they had the buy one, get one 40% sale. So, last night, in addition to picking up, the Wave 2 stuff, just short, the 2 Swap Force characters, went ahead, I picked up the light cores there. Again, I pulled them out of the bag, and just told you that's why I did it. Then tonight, again, got to return those, which was awesome. I think that was like $83 or something on everything I returned. That's very helpful, particularly when it goes towards stuff that was on sale. However, something I did not anticipate, I kind of, thought about picking up Knockout Terrafin in a single pack form. That was something I didn't expect to see this soon, primarily because he's in the battle pack. We did see those characters get released, in single form, with Giants, but definitely not right after launch. I mean, that was kind of unexpected. So I did just that. Again, he's my personal favorite character. I've debated actually busting this one open, maybe like playing around with some paint or something. We'll see if that happens. Right now I need time to unbox everything else, but did that. And the reason I did that, you probably think, hey, you're stupid, you could have got 40% off on something else. I did. What I got 40% off on is Knockout Terrafin. So probably wonder, well, what did you buy? That's what I bought. I don't know where this guy was last night. The guy that held him for me didn't see any. I didn't see anything last night. I know I would have seen him if he was there. This is Night Shift. Very cool. He's one of the characters I was really looking forward to. Again at E3. I got to film for W Drums. He was playing with Night Shift. Really, really neat looking character. Again, I don't know how far along the upgrade ladder that one was, but I was quite impressed with him. Of course, he is Undead Element. His power is Teleport, just like we see with Hoot Loop. roll with the punches is the slogan. Again, I'll have the unboxing later for you. Same thing on the wheel, it's the 4 newer characters. Also of note, one boom jet was spotted. I thought that was kind of interesting. He was not there last night either. I did check with the employees, maybe if they'd gotten like another box today or something and put them out, and they didn't seem to think so, so I don't know what happened, but one boom jet, and then this guy was just right in plain sight on the little ones by the checkout register. So that was very, very surprising. Fire Kracken, that's the guy that has still eluded me. This is basically what happened with Hothead last year. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but similar circumstances. Then it took me forever to find him. Let's see here. That's the other thing I wanted to mention. The 2 or 3 Gorilla Drills, I can't remember now if I bought number 4 and there were 3, or if I bought number 3 and there were 2 left last night, but they were gone completely. He was on a peg all to himself, and that was repopulated with different stock. I did skim the entire store just in the event, there might have been a Newlander, or, a Series 2 or 3 repos, basically like our chase variants, and I am 100% confident if there are any, they're not there. So I hadn't had anybody tell me they found anything either. Again, I know eventually store employees, at least in my area, do pull them. There's people that study up on things, and I guess kind of like a kickback or something. A couple of them I know are actually into the game. I think everyone else would just kind of do it to make a few bucks on the side. But like I said before Swap Force, get out there launch day. You don't know what you're going to see. Last year I think we had Stone Zook and Stone Whirlwind. That was pretty interesting. Launch day, again, you kind of have a head up on the scalpers because no one knows what to look for. So really the person that's diligent goes through the stock. They're the ones that find everything. Have to say, thus far in my area, it doesn't look like anything's going to happen. But that was that. My next thing, I went to GameStop. Reason I did that, if you recall last night, mentioned in the video, they already have these new Wave 2 characters on the website. Can't order them or anything yet, but they are there. They weren't there just a couple days ago. Ran in because sometimes when they do that, they won't be available online, but they will have sent a shipment out, from the warehouse. Checked in with a local store, didn't have anything, sadly. Everything they had was still out on the pegs. But I figured it was worth a shot just in the event that maybe they had Fire Kracken or something for me. Didn't know if they were going to get them. With them being up on the website, I feel like they got to be coming out soon or they wouldn't have done it. But, with Toys R Us getting them early, we just kind of have to play it by ear. So, nonetheless, thought it was pretty cool. The landing night shift, definitely did not anticipate that. What I didn't do last night, I forgot to get a Light Core Grim Creeper. Took that back to Target. I went ahead and bought that as well. Stuck on another Legendary Grim Creeper to go with it. Legendary Light Core Grim Creeper, before anyone complains. But the reason for that, again, save money. That is the best deal at launch. Buy one, get one 40% off. If you're in the same boat as me, you probably had time in your life to actually open things up and play. But, for some reason you bought the battle pack and you hadn't cranked it open because you wanted to play the game first. Go ahead and, by all means, take it back to Walmart, Target, whatever you did. Go to Toys R Us, you can buy the same thing, and then you get item of equal or lesser value at the 40%. Gonna be a lot of characters, and again, that's why I do my best to help everybody save money. Really stoked, though, about Night Shift. I thought it would be him and Fire Kracken, kind of loose cannons evading me. So we'll start up again on the unboxings tonight. Probably going to do what I just mentioned, the Battle Pack and Adventure Pack. Then I'll probably come in and maybe do the... guess I'd have to do Light Core Grim Creeper before Legendary. But probably going to do that. That'll kind of cover like all the special non-single or triple pack stuff. Store exclusives will be caught up on that. Then I'll come in and we'll just go through probably down the line. I'll start with the rest of the swappers, get into the Newlanders, and then we'll just go from there. So hoping I can get a lot done this weekend. I think my nephew's going to come over. he's got a lot of stuff he's wanting to record. I'll see. Again, my original plan was to like kind of have Chapter 1 co-op up. I mentioned that before, getting the copies of the games and everything. Might still try to do that. That would be pretty sweet. I've got a microphone I lent to a buddy 2 years ago that was on like the jack, not a USB. It's actually not a headset, it's a legit microphone on a base. If I could get that back, I wonder if people couldn't hear myself and my nephew a little better. With the headset, for whatever reason, you hear the person wearing it really well, and then the person in the background, they can even be like 6 inches from the mic. They just kind of sound like real distant and muffled, but I'll see what we can't do on that end. Again, he's wanting to record a lot, primarily Minecraft stuff, but I'll see if I can maybe talk him into playing some Skylanders with him, maybe get some battle mode or something. But we'll see what happens there. Stay tuned for that. Again, my apologies. I've been frantically working as best I can on this stuff for you. But if you missed the other videos, again, check your Toys R Us, preferably tomorrow after work or school. Saturday, that's when they tend to be more crowded. Friday night, maybe not as much. So, you know, I mean, you could get lucky. Like I said, I saw this guy, which he was not out last night, and then spotted another boom jet. So, pretty interesting, you know, situation there. Same thing could happen to you, or you might do even better than me, actually find all four. If you went in, you know, Wednesday and missed out on one of the guys, Grilla Drilla or something, check back, maybe you'll get lucky. Like I said, as soon as I find them at other local stores, I'll let you know. Same thing if they go up online. But I was pretty happy. Again, kind of wanted to go in there for this, and the regular Light Core Grim Creeper was my plan. And then here was Night Shift, just staring right at me. It was almost at eye level, and I could not pass that up. So that was tonight's haul. Currently, I mean, Fire Kracken's the only thing out there, so hopefully we can land him. If not, you know, we'll just kind of wait it out, see what happens. But again, hopefully that helps you out. Again, make sure you check your Toys R Us. If they didn't have the stuff out Wednesday or today, you know, and if it's not a long drive or out of your way too far, go ahead, swing back in. Maybe they missed a box. Maybe they'd pulled it, you know, an employee got called to check, or you never know what's going to happen. So bottom line, if you can swing it, you got the time, go ahead, try it out. Maybe you'll get lucky. That's the main thing here. And also, cash in on that 40% off deal. That's a really, really helpful thing to have at this point in the game, particularly when there's actually multiple things you need to buy. So keep that one in mind, but I will can it here. We'll get back to some unboxings. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the game. Like I said last time, feel free to let me know what you've seen at your local stores. I know Sam's Club's supposed to have a couple of them. I won't go into that. That'll take a long time. But anyway, like I said, I'm pretty stoked with this up here. Two interesting characters in terms of their like brawling status with Terrafin and Night Shift. But we'll have some fun with this. And again, like I said, maybe this weekend my nephew and I can either do some co-op or some battle mode stuff for you. So stay tuned for that. If it gets to happen, I will get it edited and upload as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Make sure you are subscribed. Never know what's going to happen this time of year. I'll check the stores as often as I can. This right here, completely unexpected, given the fact that I was in the store just the night before when it should have been out. So like I say, I myself don't know what's going to happen. So if you're subscribed, you're going to be up to date on everything. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the game, and we will catch you next time.